everyone, it's Crystal and welcome back to my Lunar Energy Report. Today is Tuesday, June 25th, 2019, and the moon is currently in Aries. Came into Aries right before midnight, so we're basically starting this day out with fresh Aries energy. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, so it's already a fresh energy and a breath of fresh air, if you will. It's really nice since the last moon might have made us feel a little bit lazy. Pisces can make us feel a little lazy. Our energy can just be really drained, especially since we don't have any other planets in fire except for Jupiter, which is in retrograde. As I was saying, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac and is very childlike and full of vitality. The sun, which just got into Cancer, can leave us with a slight moodiness overall to our energy as a collective whole. Aries can be impulsive, and since this is the moon and Cancer is ruled by the moon, try not to be too impulsive with the emotions that may be brought up with the sun being in Cancer. Almost doesn't matter who you are, what kind of chart you have. You could be the sweetest person on the planet. If you have an Aries moon, you stand up for what you think is right. The thing about Aries is they are very impulsive. They have such a nice confidence to them that they are just right. They just know that deep down, so they just go with their first move all the time, which usually works to their benefit, unless it's dealing with emotions. Then Aries kind of needs to take a step back and reassess the situation when the sun is in Cancer. I speak that about people with Aries because when we go through this Aries moon transit, we are experiencing a little bit of what it's like having an Aries moon and a Cancer sun. The babies born right at this moment are going to have this chart as their natal chart, assuming they're born at this location as well. Try to put this Aries energy into something creative, something that you can nurture. Cancer is a nurturing sign. It's a water sign. You know, usually you deal with your emotions through a creative outlet, assuming you know you're already doing the self-care. We usually try to do some sort of creative outlet. Creativity can it can be so many different things: cooking, art, exercise, writing, just you name it. Anything that makes you happy, anything that gets you into that trance, into that zone where time just goes by even faster than it normally does. That's creativity. That is magic. Aries, being the first sign, makes this just a really good time to start something new. I want to make these daily moon videos to help you work with the moon, and you can really manifest well with the moon as well. Starting new with a new moon, with an Aries moon, those are beginnings. New beginnings where they get to grow and turn into something bigger later on. Even just thinking of something and coming up with something in your head is already starting something new. So I'm not saying that you have to go out and buy a bunch of stuff and start this Etsy business in a couple of hours. Just think of it, come up with it, start planning it. Get a notebook out and write a couple ideas down. Just putting some effort into it really shows that you mean what you're thinking, and the universe will help you out from there once it knows that you truly mean business. You do have to keep pushing it a little bit and get beyond notebook phase, but the universe will give you signs, and you just need to follow your intuition, which will lead you to the signs, and then push yourself to go with it. And sometimes it makes you feel really uncomfortable, but usually if it makes you feel really uncomfortable, that's the route that you need to go. because that's more likely to fulfill your North Node, which is ultimately what will fulfill you in life. Usually whenever someone wakes up in the morning and they have this really great idea, I usually suggest that they go for it and like really see what it's all about. But the moon is going from Pisces to Aries overnight. Well, I actually suggest waiting this morning on any actions that you may feel like doing due to the fact that Aries is such an impulsive sign. We just really need to work on that, especially if you're not familiar with the Aries energy. Then you really need to think about it for a second. Probably wait till Taurus moon actually. It's not that far off. And it's a very stable moon. The moon loves being in Taurus. The sun and the moon are squaring each other. It can be very hard to differentiate to what decisions need to be made with what we need and with what we want. The moon started this square while in Pisces, so this will only add to the indecisiveness that we have going on, since it started while we were already under an illusion as to what was going on. If you don't have a creative endeavor going on, take out a gratitude journal if you start feeling really intense emotions, because those intense emotions can still help manifest the life that you want, even if you don't quite know where you're going with it. Because a gratitude journal is being grateful for the things that you already have, and that is like the golden pathway to manifesting the life that you want, is appreciating the one that you already have, living the life and having the feeling that you want now, and the universe brings in the stuff that'll make it that much better. If journaling doesn't really seem like enough to get some emotions out and you still feel really fiery after, or like just too fired up to even do that, I highly recommend going to the gym. Aries like need to go to the gym. Like if you have Aries in your chart, you should be at the gym. So now's a good time to go to the gym. Start a workout routine. We all need to move. That's what keeps us youthful. That's what keeps the energy flowing great throughout our body. Even just a simple stretching routine is good. You don't have to always go to the gym. You can just do some light stretching in the morning, a couple squats, build up those glutes. That will benefit you so much if you just take even 15 minutes a day to do it. Now is a really good time to implement something like that into your morning routine. So like I say with the other moon signs, be an Aries. And if you feel these deep emotions, don't bury them deep down. Express them. But you need to be aware of the way that you're expressing them and not just come out like Godzilla. You need to find a healthy way to do that, but with your intense energy. Fire signs are excellent manifestors for a reason, and Aries manifests amazingly well for a reason, and that's the confidence and the fire that this energy brings to us. And if we utilize it in the correct way, we can make wonderful creations with it. Our moon card is Prosperity Lies Ahead, New Moon in Taurus. This card is really just reminding us that in order for our dreams to come true, we need to believe in ourselves. Once you do that, that'll make the decisions that you need to make so much easier. Just believe in yourself. If you knew that your dreams were coming true, no matter what would you do? Do that anyway, because when you have faith that you can do it and that your dreams are going to come true, they're going to. Because that's universal law, and it just has to. Alright, that's it for the lunar energy for today. I hope you have a good day. I do. I hope you have a good day. I hope you start something new. And I will see you in the next reading. Namaste.